Okay, first things first. Everybody hates this part. It's like, I want to buy flowers. But your flowers are going to do a lot better if you will take the time to do it right. Get a soil sample, take it to Clemson, it's $6 or $7. It'll tell you what's ailing with your soil so you can fix it. Because you're not going to be successful if the soil is not doctored properly. Hardscape. If you're going to put in a sidewalk, best thing to do is get that sidewalk poured before you try planting flowers around the sidewalk area, because whoever pours your sidewalk is going to destroy your planting. Try to get your hardscape done first. Irrigation. Are you really going to drag a hose around the yard in July and August every other day? And how long are you going to leave it on those plants? You're not going to do it. You're going to go on vacation? They're going to die. Get some water on those plants. All right, drainage problems. Been to a lot of houses that have drainage problems that were created either by the builder, by not sloping the property correctly. If you've got a bog in your area, you need to get it fixed. In your yard, you need to get it fixed. General cleanup. My husband's at the back. He's going, yeah, you should. Just picking up things, cleaning up that front area, making it presentable, making you feel proud about yourself. Really does the body good. Sun and shade patterns. I don't care if you like a hydrangea and you've got a sunny yard, it's going to struggle. When you buy a plant, it's going to have a little label on it. They put that label on it for a reason. It says sun, don't put it in the shade, it's going to get leggy and it's not going to bloom. If it says shade, don't put it in the sun, it's just going to suffer until it's untimely death. And then zone considerations. You can buy tropicals. People say, oh, I want a tropical garden. And there are tropicals that work here, but most of them are annuals in our area. So know that when you plant them as if they were annuals, because they're going to be. This is a hardscape, an archway. You know, it's a great way to lead yourself from one part of the garden to another. A trellis, or a pergola. If your yard is all sun, getting a shade tree big enough to provide shade for you in your lifetime, you know, it's really, you're going to be in the sun a long time. So go ahead and think about a pergola or something that would give you some shade. Put some nice vines on it to cover it. This view would be nothing if not for that wall behind it. It frames it. Then they put a bench in, gorgeous bench. Then they put 2 planters, one on each side. Then they grew stuff on that wall. Isn't it gorgeous? This is a wrought iron trellis made to go around a door so that you can grow something. If your house is really plain, flat, not a lot of interest around the front door, you can create interest by building wrought iron to frame it and then growing a nice vine up there. This didn't work. They couldn't do any planting here. This didn't work until they laid this brick pathway, and then they were able to plant in between the brick pavers. Need a swing to sit by and have your coffee, read the paper, grow things around. Another pergola. This even, they have hanging baskets in the pergola, and they've actually run irrigation to each of those hanging baskets because they knew they weren't going to water those baskets either. I love this garden. This is in Charleston. It's very famous. This pool, this reflecting pool, that's dirty right now, but it was created just with a genius. It's only 2 inches deep. It's concrete. That way you can just hose it out. So generally it stays pretty clean. But look what a pretty reflecting and focal point that is in front of that statue.